Hey guys, this is Alex, 8675309, and this is Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption 100% on Hypermode, Part 9. Now in the last part, well, as you can see, our ship got damaged by gore. We got the plasma beam to finish up some stuff, and we also got the boost ball. Perhaps not in that order, but you know, we still got it. So now we gotta make our way back to the ore unit, and then we're gonna make our way over to Bryyo. Now, as I said in the last video, I really don't like... Man, this just feels off. As I have my sensor bar below my TV, but it really feels like something's not right. There we go. That should have taken care of... Great, only one of them. Oh well, easy fix. Anyway, so in between now and last time, me and my friend were kind of hanging out. We talked about, you know, what we think it would be kind of cool for a brawl for the next Smash Bros. Is if Nintendo comes out with sort of a way to have people mod, you know, but actually have it work out nicely. So me and my friend thought, you know, why couldn't Nintendo do something like, you know, a license agreement that, you know, you sign to get like a development kit or something, you know, kind of like Valve does with their source development kit. You know, how come we couldn't have something like that? You know, I think that would be kind of cool because, you know, we could finally get some user-made content. You know, Nintendo's games would have a longer lifespan because, you know, I mean that's something that, like, for instance, Valve really does well with Steam because they allow modding and all that stuff. You know, it's not totally locked down. You know, we can always add stuff, and they are actually going along with it too, which I find is really neat. You know, I'm just saying, you know, if Nintendo really wanted to do something cool, this is an option. Now, I have just actually remembered that there is a nice little thing up here that's going to help us get to the ore unit faster. A little shortcut, if you will. There is no expansions on the way there, so it's good to take this shortcut right here. I think I have to destroy this one too. A full charge should get rid of any debris. You just jump up there, and the cannon will fire us to the ore unit pod. There we go. And it's just, it feels weird. I don't know why. It still just does. Alright, now we're gonna head down for you guys' save station up there if you need it. Here we go. And here's the ore unit. Let's see what he has to oh wait, never mind. We have to go and we have to fix everything. Forgot about that. That might be important before we actually do that. Now, this is kind of neat. You can actually use the plasma beam to weld broken panels. Now, you know, this is just a little gimmick here, but nonetheless, it's something. And the communication is back online. Alright, here we go. We got inside that thing before it went back up, and come on. These Morphball tunnels seem like they're just getting longer and longer and longer. I don't understand that. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to the ore unit.
Thank you, Samus. We have restored our connection to Skytown's network. Now we can execute our plan to destroy the Leviathan. We must first disable the Leviathan's protective shield. Unfortunately, The generator for this shield is hidden beneath the dense clouds of Elysia, and so is impossible to reach directly. As an alternative to destroying the generator, we have calculated that a massive thermonuclear explosion would likely destroy the shield itself. This facility possesses the components to create such a device. We would like you to build this device and drop it on the Leviathan's shield. Unfortunately, the components are too large for you to lift unaided. You will need assistance to move and assemble them. There is a Federation landing site far to the east of Skytown. You will be able to find something to help you there. We will upload the current map data of this area to your suit. This should help you get started. Good luck, Samus.
Alright. I don't need to know where it is. You know, when he went to go and say, you know, the Federation landing site is, you know, there's a Federation landing site to the east of Skytown, it almost sounded like the filter that was on the voice just magically disappeared. Did you guys notice that, or is it just me? I mean, you know, his voice was louder, it didn't have that effect to it, you know, until about halfway through the sentence, so I don't know if it's just me. Anyway, what we need to do here... Ouch.
Ship status update. Auto repair functions.
Alright.
complete. Ship is ready for use.
They just did that so you couldn't, you know, weasel your way off the planet and get something for a sequence break. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to come right through here, because if you go straight through here, you're going to notice, okay, well, I can't get very far. So, we're just going to have to make our way through here. I would just burn that up while you're over here. If you see any debris like that, just clear it out of the way. You don't know if you're going to need to or not. Come on. Ah! Whoa. That was weird. Alright, well here we go. Just right on through. We don't need to go through there. While we're at it, why not? You know, we can just unlock this area for the next time we actually come through here. Right through here. Oops. Again, I love the clockwork in this place. I mean, it's just amazing. All the gears and stuff, it just makes it really pretty. Alright, we just got our ship missiles increased. That's not the door we want to go through. We gotta go back through here. You know, sometimes I always feel like, why am I stopping for this one little thing? Well, you know, that one little thing now is one little thing I don't have to collect at the very end of the game, so... You know, it has its purpose.
Samus, the security locks have been engaged on this landing site.
Okay.
This is surely a result of Gore's recent activities.
Figured.
I will unlock this area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
Alright, so now, of course, it's not unlocked until you do this. Now, of course, we gotta command our ship to land.
Data received.
Once our ship lands, we can give it a little bit of a upgrade. There we go. Or not. Okay, I thought this was where it happened, okay. I guess not. Never mind. I guess we got to go to Bryyo. Yeah, that's right. Why was I thinking we had to do that first? Huh, I don't know. Okay, well, now we gotta go to Bryyo. Now, what area in Bryyo specifically? We have to go to the Fiery Air Docks, because everybody remembers how fun that area was. Not to mention that it was covered in ice. Right now, I would say we're probably a little under halfway done with this game. So pretty soon we're going to be hitting that halfway mark, and I'll just I'll let you guys know when that happens. Okay, now we can finally move on. Now, everything's going to return back to normal here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you know, there isn't going to be any more real space-powered activity in these areas because we've already cleared them. If there is, it's going to be very minor or mostly just automated drones. I can't remember if there are any, but, you know, it's mostly just going to be Reptilius and whatnot. Now what you need to do is clear the ice away from these areas, because we are going to use this Morphball track. Ouch. Darn Reptilius. Here we go. A little bit early there. Alright, now just one shot straight up. Here we go. Whew, okay, a little bit hot, hot, hot. Yeah, this isn't like the fire from Metroid Prime that you can just jump through. If you get hit once, you're done. Alright. I always find it a good idea to come back down here and have me launch this through. Because there are some times where I just missed it. But Boost Ball can sometimes get you through it. There we go. Always check behind these. Wow, I messed that up. Because sometimes they do like the hide expansions in here. I can't remember. I think it might have just been that one, but yeah, better be safe than sorry. You know, waste 2 seconds here than 5 minutes there. Anyway, we're just gonna grab a quick expansion over here. Whew, you don't fall off. I've done that several times. Would not suggest it. Alright, there we go. We have our next missile expansion. Now, eventually we're going to get about 3/4 of the way into the game, and then we're going to go and actually start, you know, just doing a major search for all the expansions. Ouch. And we may actually even get to it in this part, where the game tells us where everything is. Yeah, the game actually tells you where all the expansions are. Personally, I don't like that. Yeah, but that's just me. Alright, so now what we need to do right now is bomb that. Okay, we're good. We're gonna come out right here. Now this is the important spot with the ice. You need to blast that open. Go inside of here. Lovely. Not to mention we have some snow. Makes perfect sense, right? Okay, well, easy enough. Break this. Now these are like giant gongs in a way. So we're just going to activate this right here. And it is going to hit that. I love all the dust coming off of everything. You know, this place hasn't been seen in a long time, apparently. So now we just use the spinner module. There we go. And we just need them to break the wall down. Alright. Now this is going to lift up, and we're going to use this portal thing to go to the next area. Oh, wow. If you guys have seen anybody else play this, you would remember he would be sitting there. It's like Samus would just be sitting there frozen for about 10 seconds while the area loaded. That was, like, beautiful. I mean, seriously, that just was seamless. I was worried there for a second that it would take forever, but no, I mean, it just loaded fine. That is great. Again, for you guys that don't use a USB loader, I would highly recommend it. Now, right here, you just receive gargled transmissions. And I don't have any answer if it actually meant something, or if it was just, you know, the Federation trying to get a hold of you, but it was all scrambled. So I have no idea what it actually was. But we just got one of my favorite expansions in the game. Screw attack. Now, for me, Screw Attack's always been one of my favorite expansions. Even if I don't have the space jump to go along with it, it's still a very, very fun expansion. Of course, in these games, it's more of a mix between the space jump and Screw Attack. So, you know, it's something nice, but I love Screw Attack. Not to mention it actually allows you to wall jump in this game. Yeah, I don't have Spider Ball yet. Or do I? Okay, now I'm curious. I need to check this really quickly. No, I do not. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. See, it's been a while. Blast the hand, jump. Beware, if you wait too long, it will go back up. So, not a great idea. Oh, jeez. By the way, if you guys were wondering, this is a Chozo and a Bryonian, kind of just a neat thing. That's a Chozo hand, by the way. Very beautifully done statues. Now, this area surprises me, really. It's just how beautifully it's been done. You know, I don't understand what's up with all the skeletons, though. I mean, that's just kind of weird. All right, lore right there, and of course, more wall jumping because they have to introduce you to the ability. There we go, and we're almost at the top. Of course, we had to break that little tiny piece of ice up there. And now, of course, we're going to take the beautifully done teleporter now back to Fiery Air Docks. Okay. Now we just gotta head back to our ship, and I wouldn't be surprised if one of the Ore units says, "Hey, where were you? What's going on? We couldn't get a contact on you." You know, I won't be surprised if they call us before we get back to there. Yep.
Samus, are you there? We have been trying to reach you. Is everything all right? There are some important new findings. A reconnaissance probe has discovered the location of the missile. As I am sure you are aware, this vessel was attacked by pirates 5 months ago. We request that you investigate the Valhalla for any information about the pirates and their master plan. We will upload the coordinates to you now.
Sorry about that, I kind of skipped that. They found the Valhalla that was attacked in the very beginning, so... You know, interesting. We will not go there yet. We will go there at the end of the game. Not the actual end, but the 3/4 part. So, you know, trust me, we'll be heavily prepared for that when the time comes. But right now, we actually need to go back to Skytown. I wanted landing site B, didn't I? Yeah, I think I wanted landing site B. I might have to travel to get back there. But, you know, I don't mind it. Loading times are pretty small now, just showing by that teleporter. But one thing, for anybody that does brawl modding, I really want a Xenoblade stage. If someone could make one, that would be just tremendous. Okay, now what the plan is for the rest of this part is we are going to venture a little bit into the next area, which you could see over there in its kind of background look. So we'll be heading out over there for a little bit, and then we'll find the first save station that we can and work our way that way. So it should be a pretty simplistic way to go. We just have to go up this screw attack wall. Now we should have came here first so we could see that cutscene, but of course, you know, that would have just been a waste of time. So we're just gonna screw attack up the wall. There we go. And we're gonna go right on through. Oh yeah, forgot about this part. Really easy. You don't need to use up a whole energy tank for it. Then of course just boost ball your way right through. Now this thing is a huge like tram system, so of course it's powered by boost ball power. So we're just gonna go and we are gonna get this thing rolling so we can finally get going. This gets very old after a while, by the way. There we go. Whoa. And we're off. Ugh, I hate that every single time. Every single time I take that tram system, you have that annoying high-pitched noise in your ear. I tell you, it bugs me. Every single time. Alright, so now we just have to go through here, and that thing just went through that tunnel, so let's head on out. See, we're seeing some space crates here. Of course, there's going to be one of those things everywhere. There's one of those things. Okay. Now, down here in Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, the original version, there was a scan here that was not counted in your logbook. You know, just kind of like a little thing. It's kind of an interesting thing, you know, it's different from the rest. But it's, you know, just a little interesting fact for you guys. You know, if you guys want to keep an eye out for that. If those are really going to stop me, you know. Decorative doors are going to stop Samus Aran. Right. Me and my insanely powered Hypermode are going to wipe you out. Oh, look at that, you're fighting me with PED versus PED. Well, guess whose PED is stronger? I mean, really? Turret? I mean... like, really? I find it funny. By the way, who out there has actually seen that new video released by Valve? Now, it's only been a couple days since I recorded this when I actually saw it, but Meet the Pyro. Oh my gosh, that was just... I was just sitting there and I'm like... I didn't know how to react to it at first. You know that feeling where it's just like, wait, what? You know, after watching it about 3 times, you kind of like, oh yeah, that's really funny. All right, got some spider ball tracks all laid out through here. We're gonna have to come back through here later when we get it. Back to the old Skytown boxes. This will be a space part right here. Hello. All right. Oh, great. Now these guys right here, not really that annoying, but they will break your lock-on, so don't expect the, I think these are the guys that you can actually mess with them a bit more. I can't remember if they're beam resilient, or if they're, How come I missed every single shot? There we go, I took his armor off. There you go, ripped the rocket right out of his back. There we go. Alright. Now we need to come down here. We can't interact with this object just yet. But this is the thing that's going to give us all the maps and all the map information for all the areas. Except for that last area, the Valhalla. We don't have map data for that yet. Alright, something we need to fix. Now, I like how Nintendo goes and says, okay, well, you know what? We already know that they have this expansion at this point because they've had to use it so many times, but let's keep on using it, you know, just to make it feel like it has more purpose than just to get you past that one small obstacle. You know, it's something that makes it feel a little bit more realistic. I like that. And I'm surprised I have not those space pirates and their tricky hiding spots. I am really surprised I have not seen one. Yeah, not many enemies don't do that well with darn it. Man, my reflexes are really slow for this game now. Alright. There better be... Alright, now these are pretty simplistic, just shoot a missile at both ends. And this is actually going to be something important that we're actually going to use pretty soon, so don't forget where that is. There we go, just get a little side jump with a little screw attack in there, that's really nice. Now, of course, the best way to do this... They actually have Hypermode Steambots now. Now what you can do, actually, is, darn it, my camera turned. Really? Oh, I'm trying to show something fun. And of course, it fails. I can't do anything fun this time. What's up with that? Alright. But you can go through this whole thing just ripping through with boost ball and totally wiping everything out in your path. Now let's just go through here using our screw tech to get on through. And at the bottom of here there should be a... Yep. A station to...
Samus, I will unlock this area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
Okay, we got this already. But this should allow us to actually go and upgrade our ship. And, as an added bonus, save.
Data received.
Alright, come on, ship, land. Alright, now we're just going to come over here. press the button, and let it go. And you know what? I still don't know how that works.
Samus, now that you have the Ship Grapple, you should be able to assemble the Heronian bomb. We will upload the coordinates to all 3 bomb components to you now.
So how does that work? Okay, so they hit the top of my ship with this beam, like right here at the Hylian symbol, and then it just magically forms this thing at the bottom. I'm telling you, if this is how they install car accessories in the future, this is going to be actually pretty cool. Alright. Well, that's probably the end of this part. In the next part, we will be assembling the bomb. And then we will most likely go attack the seed in the episode after that. So, we have 1, 2. Then we have the area boss, which will be probably the halfway point, what I would call it. So then we'd have just a little bit more to go, and then we would do the whole world, well, the whole, I guess, galaxy, collecting all the expansions and whatnot. So we don't have that much farther to go until we get to that point. So this has been Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption Part 9. See you guys later.